Hi everyone, my name is Sauludin, and today I want to share my opinion about some things that I think really matters. Smoking rules in campus areas. I'm not a smoker, but I do have some friends who smoke. That's why I think I can see this issue from two sides. As someone who doesn't smoke, but also as someone who understands how smokers might feel. I think this topic is important because it's not just about the rules, it's about how we respect each other's in a shared space. For me, having smoking rules in campus areas actually makes a lot of sense. A campus isn't just a place to study, it's a place where a lot of people spend times every day. If smoking were allowed anywhere, it would definitely disturb others. Some students might have asthma, allergics, or just don't like the smell of the cigarette smoke. And it's not only about the comfort, it's about health. If we don't smoke, secondhand smoke can still harm our bodies. That's why rules like no smoking inside buildings or smoking only in certain areas exist. They're not meant to limit people's freedom, but to protect everyone's comfort and health. I once read an article about some students who complained about cigarette smoke on their campus, like this. They say the smoke made them feel uncomfortable and sometimes gave them headaches when walking around certain spots. And the good thing is, the university listened to them. They added more no smoking signs and moved smoking areas farther from classrooms and hallways. I think that's a really good example of how student voices can make a real change. Sometimes people don't mean to break the rules, they just don't realize their smoke can bother others. That story made me think of my own campus too. It reminded me that we should speak up politely when some things make us uncomfortable. Small action like that can help make our campus cleaner and more comfortable for everyone. From what I've seen, most people in my campus follow this rule quite well. It's rare to see anyone smoking inside buildings, which is a good sign that students understand the importance of the rule. Usually, if someone wants to smoke, they go outside to open areas where fewer people are around. This shows that students can be responsible without being told all the time. And for me, this kind of awareness makes the campus a much comfortable and positive place to learn. And as I said earlier, some of my friends are smoke, and at first I wasn't sure how to handle it. Sometimes when they smoke nearby, I felt uncomfortable, but I didn't want to sound rude. Later on, I learned that communications really helps. Now, if it happens, I'll just say to them politely, and the most of the time they understand the right away. It made me realize that being respectful goes both ways. I respect their habits, and they respect my comfort. That's why how community should work through understanding and respect, not arguments or judgments. So, to wrap it up, I totally support the no smoking rules in campus area. It's not about limiting freedoms. It's about creating a healthy, respectful, and comfortable learning environment for everyone. If we all follow the rules and try to understand each other's, I believe our campus will be a much better place to study and grow together. Uh, Hello everyone, welcome back with me again, and we're going to learn about WH question or question words in English. These are words we use when we want to ask for more information, not just a simple like yes or no answer. And Let's take a look how they work. Okay. WH questions are also called an open questions because they need a detailed answer. And for the example, if I ask, "Where's the bag?" you can't just say yes. You need to answer some things like, "It's in the room next to the receptions." That's why WH question makes our conversation clearer and more natural. Let's go. Let's compare. If I ask, "Do you have an ID card?" you can answer, "Yes, I do." But if I ask, "Where is your card?" you have to give real information, like, "It's in my bag." See, that's the main difference between yes or no questions and WH questions. Okay, in Indonesia, we usually say 5W plus 1H or W 5W plus 1H. But in English, there are actually nine. Let's go through each of them together. Okay, sorry. So, what is used when we want to ask about things or actions? And for the example, "What are you doing?" or "What time is it?" You can also use it when you didn't hear clearly. Like, "What? I can hear you." Where? Where help us about a place or direction. For instance, "Where do you live?" or "Where should I park?" It's one of question words we use the most every day. And when? When is used when you want to know about time. You can ask, "When will the meeting start?" or "When did she leave?" It helps us talk about schedules, plans, and past events. Why? Why? Ask for a reason. For example, "Why are you crying?" or "Why did you come late?" It's a good way to show curiosity or concern. It means you care about the reason behind something. Okay, next is who, whom, and whose. These three words are often confusing, but easy once you understand them. First is who. Who is for the subject, and for the example is, "Who opened the window?" Okay. Next is whom. Whom is for the object. "Whom did you see this morning?" Okay. And the last one is whose. Whose is asks about ownership, like, "Whose car is that?" Okay. Next is which. Which is used when you have a limited choice, like, "Which color do you want? Red or blue?" Or "Which one do you prefer? iOS or Android?" It's It's helpful when you're choosing between options. Next is how. How is one of the most flexible question words. You can use it to ask about method, situation, or quantity. For example, "How do you get to school?" or how are you today?" And you can also combine it with other words like how much, how many, and how long. So, to sum up, WH question help us get more specific information in English. They make our conversation more natural and help us sound more fluent. Alright, that is for today. Thanks a lot for watching till the end and see you in the next video. Take care and have a great day.